Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen to leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords, Lordran.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact.
You are a godsend to come at this moment. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know.
Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire and undo the curse of the undead.
Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land to seek my very own son.
We must not let this curse overcome us.
A mere undead, yet you can see me.
The day I became undead, I was ecstatic. It was the perfect chance to visit this land.
I'm simply crestfallen.
There is no misdoing that I cannot undo.
If you require smithing, then speak to me.
I know any time.
I will share my sorcery.
Have you seen my father?
My daughter risked life and limb just to find me.
Our fates appear to be intertwined. Why not help one another on this lonely journey and engage in jolly cooperation?
O chosen undead, I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee.
Fill the vessel with powerful souls, Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 Kings of New Londo, and Seath the Scaleless.
Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it. I am preparing for my final adventure.
Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Patches and turned into hollows.
This is what I do, my friend.
Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there.
Think, remember.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
If I do go hollow, finish me off.
I lack the strength and the bravery.
My father has been subdued.
I have failed you. My dear little...
Dear father.
I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord.
The folly of youth.
The dark wraiths are the enemies of man, and any living thing that has a soul.
I have found it. My very own son.
You aren't yourself anymore. This is wrong. You were my friend.
If this is our fate, so be it.
It's dark. So dark.
Are you the next monarch? Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole.
A wretched place indeed.
Oh, I should have listened to the warnings.
Many kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot.
Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born.
Sporting a new face. It is all a curse.
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home.
But you can't wander the world forever.
To walk this earth. That's the real curse.
Our kingdom fell. Our people scattered. This land is a right mess, eh?
I thought it would suit me perfectly.
Travelling all alone in these treacherous times. The dark is always within you.
Long ago, the king crossed the seas
and defeated the giants with the queen at his side.
What has transformed him so, I cannot imagine.
I was unaware of my own blindness. The abyss once had form, but then dissipated.
They awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad.
Artorius came to stop this.
I'd heard the abyss found him first, but even still...
Soon I will be consumed.
He was a dear companion.
Thou came to my rescue.
I will remember thee.
And yet traces of its existence endured. Each fragment, thirsting for power, spread dark with no relent. My dear Chandra was one such fragment.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another Slumber slumbers in the realm of ice.
Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet.
The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Let me smith your weapons.
You must be some of that unkindled ash.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of cinder.
Is this not the calling of your kind since ages past?
The undead legion of Farum is a caravan of undead.
We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich.
The profaned capital, home of Yorm. I've a grave promise to keep.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
I was an assassin, for every killing has a consequence.
He may one day imperil thy rule.
You monster. Just how many souls have you eaten?
And I thought we were friends. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
I will cut each finger from the hand, vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness.
Your Lady Yuri is Lord of Hollows.
Brave usurper, wrest the flame from its mantle, so that we Hollows may have it for our own. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
Every age, it seems, is tainted by the greed of men.
No one else may know of this until the day of thy grand betrayal.
Rubbish to one such as I, devoid of all worldly wants.
Young Hollow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it.
The Lord Vessel is satiated.
Once the fire is linked,
magnificent.
Souls will flourish anew. The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, and all of this will play out again.
You are the true Lord of men.
It is your choice.
We need the abyss.
To embrace
more now than ever.
Or renounce this. Noble lords of cinder, the fire fades. Proceed, bearer of the curse. Surrender your fires to the true heir.
The Dark Lord.
Let him grant death.
Now go forth and rid us of that enfeebled Gwyn.
Brave undead.
Knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire.
You have proven yourself to me.
She covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Lysandra to rest.
Now, be one with the dark. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
I prithee, play the usurper. The gods are no more, and the all-powerful fire deserveth a new heir. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark.
Shadow is not cast, but born of fire. And the brighter the flame, the deeper the shadow. Such is the calling of a true leader.
Great sovereign, you who bear the curse.
We are here to serve your highness. Let true dark be cast upon the world.
The first flame quickly fades, but one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Beyond the sleep of life, beyond the reach of dawn, what could possibly await us?
Only you can see.
With dark unshackled, the curse will be upon us. Men will be free from death, left to wander eternally.
Our Lord of Hollows, it shall be who weareth the true face of mankind.
Lord of Hollows, should this world wither and rot, leave us be.
Uncle Gale will bring me the pigment. I wonder if he has found it. The dark soul of man.
Hand it over.
that thing, your dark soul, for my lady's painting.
This is my canvas. It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly home.